felt like I was on pins and needles that last year. The year before we were laid off, there was talk that we were going to be laid off, and I'm like, laid off? How's that possible? I thought that once you had tenure, you were good. You know, unless you did something horrible, you were good. What do you mean being laid off? I've never been laid off in my life. I didn't get it. And so that year before, we were starting to be on pins and needles, and there was lots of conversation about what was possibly going to happen. And then it didn't happen. But again, my principal had his finger on the pulse, and so he and I, along with the other teachers that were going to be laid off, had conversation. He said, I can't guarantee you, but you need to be prepared. So as the year went on, that last year, we were all listening to the news, we were at the meetings, we were listening to our principal, and I'd come home and I'd start crying and say, I went back to school to do a job that I felt that I should have done right out of high school. And now I'm being cut off at the knees? What the heck? It just felt wrong. And then as it got closer and closer, then I knew it was going to happen. And then, you get that pink slip in March, and lots of teary days. And I did not tell my class because I didn't want them to be upset for the last 4 months of school. And, we all kept it pretty hush-hush, but we knew it was coming.